Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god. Okay. I think we bloody did it. Hi beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just gonna get this hair quick. In today's video, I'm going to be doing, or I'm going to be trying to do the fox eye trend that's going around at the moment. It's literally like blown up like recently. So I'm just going to take a breath because I literally just straight in the bed, and apparently that gets you all kinds of like tired. So but yeah, I'm not going to ramble on. We're just going to get on into the video. If you're new to my channel, then consider subscribing if you enjoy anything beauty related. And if you are already subscribed, then thank you so much. And let's just get on into the video. Right, okay, so what I've done first is I've literally just kind of put foundation on to blank the canvas out. Like, we're going to be using contour and stuff like that, and concealer. I think that's pretty much what we're going to be using, as well as like brow products. So what I'm going to start off with is the brows. Now recently I have taken like just the tail off, like not all the way, because it would literally be like that. I would look crazy, look like Spock. So what we're going to do today is we're going to fill in our brows to this point. Okay, we're going to get concealer and we're going to cut off the end. So this is obviously like a temporary thing. If you're brave enough to cut off the complete tail, so it's not a difficult thing, then obviously that's on you and fair play. But I feel like this is going to be a trend that probably will last for a while, but at the end of the day, you don't want to like keep plucking and pulling at your eyebrows, because they will not grow back if you do that. So the first thing we're going to start off with, I've literally just spoolied my brow up like this. Now I kind of had an idea, right? So I did a video recently on the TikTok hacks and the whole kind of feathered brow look. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little bit of the Got To Be Glued hairspray just to kind of lift them slightly just before. I think I'm not going to use too much because it might get a bit clumpy, but we're going to see if that works. This is going to be like an experiment video, I think, as well, because like I say, I've never done it before. Okay, so I've got my Got To Be Glued hairspray. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take like a little bit on my finger, rub them together, and just lightly push that into my brow. And then once we use the spoolie, it will literally lift them. Kind of like what we did, like what I did in that video. But I just feel like that was just a bit too much for me. Like, we want to lift them. You want everything to be pulled this way up, facelift style. You want it to be pulled towards these temples here. So I'm literally just going to keep like feathering the brows, so they're just pointing upwards. Make sure that we've lifted them as much as we can, but nothing too crazy. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my retractable brow pencil. This is the Wet n Wild one, the one that I always use because I absolutely love it and I think it's brilliant. And I'm just going to do like I'm just going to fill it into where the arch is. I always go into this mode as well, like I said, this is not a tutorial yet, I'm talking tutorial mode. At this point, what you want to do is just take it up. We're going to go up. We're going to keep doing those little brow hairs, because what we can do as well is we're going to clean this up as well. Okay, so we've got like the kind of shape that we want, which is absolutely crazy. Like, I do look like Spock, but it's going to make sense, I think, towards the end. Okay, another thing that I have as well here is you want, like, whether you have like a clear brow gel, I've got the dark one, and this will just sort of set your brows into place as well, and just give you that little bit more like of like natural hairs like that. Now once I've kind of like figured that out, I'm then just going to kind of cut off this part so I can carry on filling out the brow, because then I'll kind of have like an understanding of where the brow needs to be filled in. Because at the minute obviously it looks a bit crazy. It doesn't need to be straight, it just needs to be lifted. That is kind of like all we're working towards at the moment. It's a process, do you know what I mean? Like, it's this whole like brow thing, I don't think you need to do this all the time. This is just me doing the trend, but I say if you just wanted to do this as an everyday look, just keep your brows normal and then do the like eyeshadow part of it. what I'm going to do, actually, I keep talking and like getting up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Revolution Pro New Neutral Translucent Powder. The reason I'm going to do this is because this is so white. And I'm just going to place that on top of the brow hairs just to try and, you know, really cancel that out, powder it down as well. Okay, so from the videos that I've seen, the next thing to do is the eyeshadow. Now I know you can do the concealer next. So obviously you've seen on YouTube and stuff like that, people have the concealer like in a triangle under their eye, which we've been doing for years now. Now apparently you just want to place it here, which I probably might actually do now just to kind of show you as well. Get your concealer, which you would use under your eyes as a brightening kind of tool, and you want to place this just like on the top of your cheekbone here, right? I say cheekbone, yeah, cheekbone, like that. Okay, then what you want to do is go in with your sponge, or if you've got like a rectangle or a square sponge, would probably be better. Take it underneath the eye, bring it up, and this highlighted area will kind of give you the illusion. You can see it already, like it brings the illusion of it kind of going this way. Yeah, I could already see like a massive difference. I know the brow is there, okay, but everything you're going to be doing and tying together is going to work out, kind of helping each other out, create that facelift look. So then for your eyeshadow, the best thing to use is like contours that you are using for, you know, shadowing and shading and stuff. So like cool contours. This one is a little bit like, you need to be sparing with this, but these are the two that I'm going to use today. This is the Pixie by Petra one, and this is just the e.l.f. Sun-Kissed bronzer. So this is a specific thing now, okay? We need to be using small detailed brushes and angled brushes, just things that are going to be very like it's going to be there, okay? Wherever we place it, it's going to be there and there only. So I'm going to take the angled brush, small angled brush, and I'm going to take a bit of the Pixie by Petra, just coat that on each side, just dust the excess off. And then here, right, so if you don't have hooded eyes, it doesn't really matter too much. Wherever you place it, it's probably going to be fine, like on the outer corner. If you do have hooded eyes, you want to slightly come in a bit. You can see where the bottom goes like this, and then the hooded part goes like this. So we're just going to kind of skip that up a little bit, okay? We're going to miss this bit out, and we're going to lift just above where you can see these two little kind of lines here. So you'll see a little bit more when I do it. I'm going to just mark it. What we want to do is we just want to keep this area very, very soft. Again, going with a small brush. This one is just a fluffy brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of the e.l.f. powder because it's a slight bit lighter. Just tap that off. And I'm going to just start by very, very gently blending this a bit. At this stage, it doesn't make too much sense because obviously we're just creating the kind of shadow a little bit. So I'm just going to take the fluffy brush, but with the dark powder, just a slight bit there. And at this stage, I feel like I might do this with powder actually. Where did I just put it? I'm going to take one of these like flat brushes and take the powder again, because this is like really, really white powder, and I'm going to just go under this line just to kind of neaten it a bit. This is the thing with this, right? It might take a bit to build it, but once you've kind of got to where you need to get, you can always go back in and just clean everything up. So it's not going to be too much of an issue. Like that, okay? We can just clean it up, soften it out, and we are back on track. Right. Okay, so once we're here, there we go. Once we're here, we're going to take a brown pencil and run this in the waterline just at the top to create, you know, a more tighter kind of darker area just under the lash line. this will also make it a bit easier when we go and do the inner corner part as well. So what I'm going to do next is mascara. So what you want to do is you want to pull your mascara outwards towards your temple, okay? You want to kind of like sweep it this way instead of like up, and just like wiggle and pull this way, like so. This looks crazy, like so what I'm going to do after this point is I'm going to take the flat angled brush again with the dark contour powder, and we're going to just go underneath the eye, right? But we're going to do this outer portion here and bring it upwards. Right, that was aggressive. Right, what I'm going to do next is just take my, this is the Primark mascara, the Dramatic Lash. Is so good because it just grabs hold of those lashes, and I'm just going to go over what we just did just to intensify the lashes, just because obviously I'm not using fake lashes. This does work better with fake lashes, but if you're not into them or you don't like using them, this is just the way to do it without fake lashes. But usually what you would do is you would just kind of stick the lashes along this line, so you kind of like stick it to your skin, like just slightly here and then onto your lid, and that creates the best kind of like fox eye look. And then you want to do the same on the bottom lashes, so just do the outer corner of the lashes. We got a curly bitch there. He is not wanting to go the way I want him to. We're getting there, okay? We are getting there. The inner corner, right? So you want to follow the line. I've never been that good at this. I always find that it doesn't stay on either, and it drives me up the wall. But we're going to try it today because it goes with the look. So I have the NYX Tame and Frame brow pomade in like black. Yeah, just in black. And we're going to just like, I'm so scared to do this. Follow. Okay, look, I'm already struggling. So you just want to literally follow off your natural eye shape and just start to bring it in there. So we're going to got that right. I feel like I would like to do eyeliner. I don't know if I have. I don't know how we're going to do that now though, but I might try it. This might ruin the whole look. So I'm just going to probably ruin this whole look. I'm just going to take this eyeliner really close to the lash line, right? We don't want to come out because we're still creating that fox eye look. And this I've taken this to a different way, okay? You don't have to do this, but I'm taking this here, okay? So I'm just gonna take this line right close, so we're not changing the eye shape again, we're keeping it to where we was. And then at this point we can start to follow that line and create a new eyeliner shape, okay? If I've got hooded eyes, if you've got hooded eyes, keep your eyes open, okay? Then you know where you need to do it. The concentration on this face, mate, is something else. Okay, okay, that was my like happy sound. I don't know where that come from. Holy crap! Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh my god! This has worked, right? I feel like I need to like, yeah, we need to bring this line. We need to straighten it a bit. Did it? I actually did it. Oh my god! Oh my god! I feel like the brow hairs, you can see it, it's really annoying me, but I think we've bloody done it. I think we bloody did it. So I'm trying to work out if I actually want to do the other side because that's just going to be like, that is going to take me so long. I think I might do just to see what it actually looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like chill out for a bit, do the other eye. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished as well, just to show you like the difference. So yeah, we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, we are back. I have done the other side. That was so much more difficult than that. Like, I feel like getting them the same is really hard, and you can kind of see where I've like thickened the liner up. I also feel like this one is slight different. Something's not right. I feel like I look bug-eyed, like a boss-eyed. Just come close a minute. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, slight bit different. So yeah, it's really difficult to actually get them the same on each side. Also, this like eyebrow hair thing is not the one at all. Again, probably if I did that again, I would use some sort of like correction or like peach corrector or something like that, then go in with the concealer. But apart from that, I feel like we did achieve it today. I feel like it's definitely got, like, this side is definitely the best side. Yeah. And also that eyeliner is absolutely shocking. Usually if I was to use that eyeliner, I would go in, because it's a pomade, with that, and then go in with like a black eyeshadow. But yeah, anyway, so that is it. That is the finished look. I feel like I did actually achieve it. I didn't do too bad for my first time. And also I spoke through this video like I'd done it 1,000 times, because that's just what I do. I like seem to just get into like tutorial mode all the time with makeup, and it must be very annoying. So anyway, yeah. That is the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Maybe give it a go, see how you get on. Maybe you can do it a little bit better than I can. If you don't want to do the eyeliner, you don't have to do that at all. You can still just go in with the eyeshadow, and you'll be good to go, as long as you've got like lashes or just created that kind of like sweeping up effect with your mascara. So yeah, like I say, I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're doing okay, looking after yourself, and yes. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, maybe consider subscribing. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for everything that you do. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.